Bit more treacherous. Is bringing Fox 4 certified meteorologist Katie Walls. And that really has been the theme, especially along the coast from Sarasota all the way on down. We've seen just those huge numbers when it comes to the drought.
And it's not normal to have drought this late into rainy season. We're about halfway through rainy season. Traditionally, August is our wettest month of the year. This is when we recoup basically any lacks that we had from the dry season. And you know, Chris, we just haven't seen what we typically do. And when you factor in the extreme heat, that's causing that evaporation rate to be even higher. But I want to point out once again where we did see some of those nice healthy pockets earlier in the day for western Charlotte County. And even though it might have not been timely for those of you on the road, as we just saw from our buddy Mr. Pierce, from Port Charlotte to Punta Gorda, their radar estimate upwards of 5 inches. But I did check some of my actual gauges in those spots. We picked up 2 to 3 in those gauges. But again, those are a bit more isolated. Across the Cape Hayes Peninsula, anywhere from 3 to 4 inches of rain down toward Boca Grande. And as we take a look at this, there you go. Big old bullseye of nothing right over Lee County. We basically saw nothing in Lee County today. Same story for Immokalee. Parts of Hendry also seeing that void stretching back toward Clewiston, but then we also, on the other hand, saw a couple of pockets, say up toward Highlands County. Wherever you see those areas of green, that's where we picked up at least an inch in the rain gauge. As for now, showers and storms pretty isolated across Hendry County, but as you head farther inland from Clewiston through Shawnee, right along the western side of Lake Okeechobee, definitely seeing that very heavy rainfall. Likewise, some improvements here if you're traveling from Lakeport up to Buckhead Ridge, at least the heaviest part of that storm continuing to show signs of weakening. Let's take a live look outside right now. Even though it's very clouded up here for downtown Naples, conditions overall are on the quiet side, albeit quite hot, quite muggy, quite humid if you're heading out, but at least you don't have to really worry about that wet weather for coastal Collier County. Next couple of hours, isolated inland storms, the name of the game. Those two continuing to wind down right after sunset. Overnight tonight, clouds will be clearing out and we'll be kicking off your Tuesday morning. Lots of sunshine forecast for the first half of the day. It's not until afternoon that we'll start to see those showers develop. So we'll call for scattered afternoon downpours, not just inland. I do think we will see some of that rainfall in spots that we really need it across parts of Charlotte, even into Lee County and coastal Collier. So just a heads up, those rain chances for the afternoon and evening going up to 40%. Then after sunset, those storms will die down. And then similar setup for your Wednesday as well. Now, this is an updated forecast model. So with this latest update that just came in to the Fox 4 Weather Center within the last few moments, we could see some isolated storms along the coast early on Wednesday morning. And that looks like kind of similar to today, where we could see that setup for the first half again of Wednesday, then heading into your Wednesday afternoon. Once those westerly winds kick up, that in theory would force more of that activity farther inland. Tracking the tropics, we do have 2 waves of energy that we're monitoring. This wave here holds a 20% chance of further formation later on, basically late week heading into the weekend. So we'll be monitoring that closely as it works its way toward the west-northwest. And this wave of energy here forecast to roll off the coast of West Africa here in the next couple of days, and then late weekend, early next week, 30% chance of further formation. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy skies expected. Will drop down to 79 degrees. Afternoon highs tomorrow up to 95, but feeling more like the triple digits. In most cases feeling more like 110 to 112 degrees. And because of that, Collier, Hendry, Glades already under a heat advisory for tomorrow. I suspect the rest of us will go under those advisories later on tonight, so please stay tuned for that. Otherwise, keep your eye to the sky each and every day for those developing storms.